Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to learn how to knit an I-cord edge, and it's a 2-row repeat, but it makes your work look so beautiful, and it stays flat pretty much. It doesn't curl. Now that might also be the case because I'm using cabling for my for this project that I'm working on, but I thought that this I-cord edge makes it looks pretty, especially for a scarf. It's a 2-row repeat, very simple, but I have to say I learned it, but I still have to go back to it. One thing that it's a must is you want to have one of these markers on the right side of your work, so you know that's always the right side, because you won't be able to tell. Well, I can't tell whether I'm on the front or on the back until I've got some work done up. If you're gonna knit this with a garter stitch in between instead of this cabling, then you will definitely need to know which one is your front and which one is your back. Now I am working on a project. I'm working on a pattern for this scarf that you can see here. I've got all the notes, and you just have to wait a little bit until I get it tested. But the yarn, I'm so sorry, the yarn has been discontinued. It's a beautiful yarn, very, very soft. I will link down below, because Wool Warehouse, they still have a few in stock. So I will link it down below, because it's a beautiful yarn. It's very, very light. It does remind me of a couple of knit crate yarns that I received this year. But anyway, let's get on to what we came here for. So this is an I-cord edge for a scarf. It works perfect for a scarf or a blanket. And it's a 2-row repeat. So this is the front, the right side, and it's worked on 3 stitches. As you can see, I've got here 3 stitches before the marker, so you know this is the I-cord edge. And this is what we're going to do. With yarn in the back, I'm going to slip one purlwise. Then I'm going to bring the yarn in the front, and I'm going to slip another one purlwise. Then I'm going to put the yarn in the back, and I'm going to knit one. So that's the beginning of the first row. And then I'm just going to work my pattern through, and I will skip this part. Then once you work through the pattern that you're using, in my case the cabling or garter stitch, you're left with 3 stitches. And the way we're going to work those is with the yarn in the back. I'm going to knit one. Then I'm going to bring the yarn in the front, and I'm going to slip one purlwise and keep the yarn in the front, and I'm going to purl one. So that's the first row, beginning and end. Then you're going to turn your work, and we're going to do as it follows. With the yarn in the back, I'm going to slip one purlwise. I'm going to leave the yarn in the back, and I'm going to knit one. Then I'm going to bring the yarn forward, and I'm going to slip one purlwise. Then I'm just going to work through these stitches. And when I get to my last 3 stitches, I'm going to do the I-cord again. So with the yarn in the front, I'm going to slip one purlwise. I'm going to put the yarn in the back, and I'm going to knit one. I'm going to put the yarn in the front, and I'm going to purl one. So these 2 rows you repeat until the end of your project, and as you can see, it makes this beautiful edge. Now you can't see it as much on this yarn because it's quite fuzzy, but it does give like this beautiful column of knit stitches on here. Then if you twist it, you've got a column on here, and if you twist it again, you've got a column of stitches on here. And like I said, if you're using a less fuzzy yarn, it will show even nicer. But I think it's quite a pretty way to do edges for a scarf. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will leave written instructions down below in the description. So just expand the description box and you will see the written instruction for row 1 and row 2. But I hope you like it, and please let me know if you're trying it, and tag me TeoMakes on Instagram, Facebook. I would like to see your creations. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.